Hey guys, I'm JJ and I'm going on the world race, 11 countries in 11 months. Now, in preparation for the world race, they have you do this thing called training camp. Well, if you're watching this, you're probably about to go to training camp and you're wanting to know what it's like, what to expect. Well, here I have 10 things that you need to know before going to training camp. Number 1. It's gonna be like drinking out of a fire hose. It is go, go, go every single day, 10 days straight. Meetings 3 times a day. Each meeting is just really spiritually or emotionally hard to go through, but it's really, really good. At the end, you're gonna be sleep deprived, emotionally exhausted, physically weary. Advice for introverts, watch out. You don't get a lot of alone time, and even for a high extrovert like me, I was in desperate need of it. It's gonna be a lot all the time. So get that quiet time in. Number 2, you need to be ready to let your walls come down. You guys got to be able to trust the process. They have you going through field scenarios, having you go through these really hard topics, not just to frustrate you and overwhelm you, but actually these are things that you need to know going into the race. And just be ready for God to meet you and let your walls come down in huge ways. Come into each meeting being like, Lord, what do you want to show me? What do you want to work through me? Like, trust the process and trust that God's gonna work through that process. Number 3, come with expectation that God is going to work. He probably won't do it the way you expect, and that's how God works, which is awesome. But come with expectations that He is going to do great things. But don't come with expectations in the sense that it's probably not going to be how you expect. Make sense? So expectations, but don't have them. You get it. Number 4, your mentors, coaches, and trainers all love you. My advice is to lean into them and take advantage of their presence. A lot of them take their hard-earned vacation days just to be there at training camp to support you and pray for you and walk you through this process. So you may only get them for a couple of days. Take advantage of that. Lean into their wisdom. Hug them, listen to them, ask them questions, listen to their story. There's all of this wisdom and all these different people that are literally there for you as a resource. So take advantage of your resource. Number 5, let God love you. Now, for me personally, going through training camp on all the field scenarios or different team building exercises, my flaws were very visible. And at training camp, you're gonna have to deal with really hard topics like shame, identity, unforgiveness, and bitterness. They're really hard things that might break you down. So like I said in step 2, to let those walls come down, well, when those walls come down, you need to be able to let God love you and let Him accept you for who you are, not for what you've done. Number 6, you are going to see the body of Christ at work. For me, when I became very aware of all the things that I lacked, I was able to see other people on my squad that didn't lack in that area. And they also encouraged me in areas that they lacked that I had. And so you are going to see in huge ways the body of Christ working. Also, have accountability partners. Sometimes you gotta wake up really early and you're not really good at waking up because you're not a morning person. Basically, your flaws will be visible and other people's strengths will be magnified. Instead of being angry that you don't have those gifts, rejoice in how the body of Christ works and how you balance each other out. Instead of comparing yourself, rejoice that you have someone on your squad that has that gift that you lack. It's gonna be amazing. Number 7, you probably won't shower that much. I was there for maybe 11 days and only showered twice. You don't have a lot of time because you're go, 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 and when you do have time, it's really, really cold, and for someone who doesn't like cold temperatures, you just get some baby wipes and hand sanitizer and roll with it. Oh, and lots of deodorant. So yeah, you're gonna wanna bring hand sanitizer, baby wipes, deodorant, and maybe a headband or hat or 2 to cover up all of your wonderful grease. Also, travel for breeze is a thing. Do it. Number 8, what to bring. Some of the things that I didn't bring, I'm gonna let you guys know so you don't make the same mistake I do. Bring snacks. You're gonna want them, just trust me. Also, helps build friendships. I bonded a lot over pretzels and beef jerky and gummy bears. Bring gloves. Depending on when your training camp is, it might be cold. It may not be cold where you're going, like in the world on your route, but it's gonna be cold in Georgia. So bring gloves or a headband or what are those things called? A beanie, that's it. Also, I brought these really cool slippers at night. Saved room instead of wearing socks at night. Don't bring too many clothes because honestly, every single person wore the same clothes over and over again for like 3 days in a row, and you're only there for 10 days. Just like the race, you're gonna wear the same outfit over and over again. And you're gonna want that lightness in your pack when you have to do that test hike. So less clothes, more snacks. Number 9, you're gonna wanna soak it in. These 10 days only happen once. They're amazing. Bring a journal and journal every single day. Take notes in every single meeting. Stay off your phone and stay present. Unless you're like me and God told you to capture training camp, then do that, because what God says is more important. But try and stay off your phone. No social media. And then I challenge you to sit with new people at every meal. You only have 10 days to get to know your entire squad, so make it a goal to sit with someone new at every meal. Number 10, if you want to really know what training camp's like, watch my videos in the link below and you can see what the experience is like. There are hikes, there are fun field scenarios, fun ways to find out your teams, and just lots of amazing things. So if you want a better look into that, click on those links below. You'll be able to see firsthand what my training camp experience was like and what you could maybe expect. Anyways, guys, that's my advice for you. Those are my 10 things that I feel like you need to know as you go into training camp. Obviously, it could be different. Obviously, God's going to work in your life differently than He did in mine. I made this video so that I could help you guys out and what to expect in a training camp and to get you excited for the training camp that you're about to embark on. Stay present, soak it in, let those walls down, bring snacks. You get it, people. Thanks for watching. Also, if you liked this video, give it a good thumbs up and press the subscribe button below for more updates as I go travel around the world for Jesus.